What's going on, you guys? So, Gary Russell Jr., Devin Haney is the next hot topic in boxing. Big fight. It's looking like it's pretty much a done deal. Devin Haney's side has got their business in order, and now we just waiting on Gary Russell Jr. to sign his portion of the contract, and then we got to fight. We just got to have a date. Now, of course, Bill Haney was speaking on business terms and things of that nature, and I really like Bill Haney a lot, and I think he does what's right for his son. I think he has the right mindset in order to do real well in boxing. He always gives great praise to Al Heyman, even though he's not signed with Al. They give a lot of praise to Al Heyman. Well, because Bill Haney comes from the same world as Al Heyman. So he probably look at Al Heyman as the guy that he kind of looks up to, because Al Heyman came from the music world, and so did Bill Haney. So there's similarities there. But Devin Haney, while ordering his shrimp fried rice, because he said he don't got weight problems, he's ordered his shrimp fried rice, and he thinks Gary Russell Jr. is all cap. He think he's capping. He thought the current Terrence Crawford thing was cap. He don't think Gary Russell Jr. is serious at all about this fight. He was actually talking shit about Gary Russell in his interview, and it was pretty funny, and I know the build-up to this fight is going to be great for us boxing fans. This is something we've been looking for a while, and it's likely going down. Devin Haney and his father claimed that they sent everything that publicly that Gary Russell Jr. asked for in the contract. They sent it to him. So now we're going to see if Gary Russell Jr. is going to stand on his word, or we're going to see if he's all cap, because Devin Haney thinks he's Mr. Cap, and we're going to see if he's Mr. Cap. You know what I'm saying? I don't think so. I think Gary Russell Jr. is serious, but we'll see. Devin Haney also said, it was kind of funny. He was talking trash. He said, honestly, I never watched Gary Russell Jr., he only fights like once a year, and, he was talking shit. You know what I'm saying? He talked about him coming up with different excuses for the Lomachenko fight. First, you heard about his shoulder. Then you heard about the weight. Then you talk about he wasn't focused. He's like, there's not going to be no excuses when I beat your ass. You know what I'm saying? He was talking a lot of shit, and I think that the trash talk is going to be amped up times 10 as this fight gets made and as the months go by. He also mentioned that Gary Russell wants to fight December 26th. He said the only reason why he's putting this information out there is because the way Gary Russell put their information out there. So he's doing the same thing. Fighting fire with fire. I love it. But he said that Gary Russell Jr. wants to fight December 26th. And he said, who in boxing fights the day after Christmas? So you're going to have a weigh-in on Christmas Day, dude? And he said, that's just why this is cap. We're going to see if he's going to sign a contract, but I think he's capping. And for you guys who don't know what cap means, that means lying. Okay, that means he's a liar. That means he's lying. When somebody says cap, that means they lying. You know what I'm saying? That means the person they're referring to is lying. You know what I'm saying? So when he call him Mr. Cap, he's calling him Mr. Liar. Okay, for the people that don't understand the lingo. But this is very, very interesting. I was kind of going to wait to do a video on this once the fight got officially made, but it seemed like it's going to. All we got to do is wait for Gary Russell Jr. to sign his portion of the contract, and if he don't sign it, then what Devin Haney alleged to believe, Gary Russell being Mr. Cap, will likely be true. We'll see how this plays out. This is great for boxing. Like, subscribe, holler at your boy. Peace out.